there everybody, Rediscover Redstone here, and today I'm back with another Minecraft tutorial.
And today I'll be showing you guys how to do 5 game-breaking glitches in the 1.16.6 edition of Minecraft Bedrock. And yeah, so these are extremely good and extremely helpful, but they're kind of game-breaking, and it's totally up to you guys if you guys want to do it or not. I'm here to showcase them. All these amazing glitches will be working on all Bedrock platforms, which include, and by the way guys, so sorry for the compilation videos out recently. I know I haven't been making the usual type of content, but I've just been working on a really fun video that just takes a long time to make, and I hope you guys will like it. It's extremely fun, and yeah, it's taking a little longer than usual, and it should be out by this week, so hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, so sorry guys, but let's get right into it.
PS4, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, Windows 10, and Minecraft Pocket Edition, which includes iOS devices and Android devices. So guys, let's get right into the tutorial. Before we get into the video, YouTube tells me that over 90% of you guys watching right now are not subscribed, and I would really appreciate it if you guys took the time to subscribe, if you guys find these videos helpful in any way, shape, or form, as it really would help out the channel. And yeah, let's get right into it, guys. So hey guys, just a quick little disclaimer, I do not condone or promote any of these duplication glitches. These are just fun, and if you guys are playing and you don't want to do this, it's totally up to you guys, but I'm just willing to showcase these, and I just think they're quite fun to do. And another disclaimer guys is that if you're going to continue on and do any of these, is that you're going to want to make sure that you have a copy of your world, just in case, in the off chance that this will corrupt your world. There's very slight chance it happens to very little people, but there is still a chance. So if you guys want to avoid that completely, don't forget to make a copy of your world, so then you can go there and get all of your stuff back. And yeah, so be sure to continue with your own risk. And yeah guys, let's get right into it.
Now on to the next one.
So guys, to do this a simple trick, all you'll need is one single boat, and I recommend doing it with a friend because you will take some suffocation damage, and so the friend can just help you break out of it, and so you guys can take no damage at all. This will cause you to take just a little bit of damage, but yeah, it's nothing to worry about. You will not die from using this method, and just to do this, all you'll need is one single boat. It can be any boat you want, any wood type, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, and I'll show you guys the next steps right after this. So you guys, once you have reached your desired Y coordinate level, all you're going to want to do is basically dig out a little corridor like this, 5 blocks long. That's enough guys, you can dig it as long as you want, but that's totally up to you guys. And now make sure that your corridor is only 1 block wide like so, and it can be 2 or 3 blocks high. That's totally up to you guys, but I'm just going to be doing 2 blocks. If you guys make it 3 blocks high, you will not be taking any suffocation damage, so yeah, I recommend you guys doing that. But for now, I'll just be leaving at 2 blocks high like that, but make sure that it's only 1 block wide, because that's really important guys. And once you've done that, basically if you guys put the boat on this side, it's going to glitch through here and you guys can x-ray through here. But if you guys put it through the right side like here, you can x-ray through this side of the wall. So it's totally up to you guys on which side you want. For now, I'll just be trying to x-ray through this part of it. So to do that, you just need to place your boat on the left side, and if you've done it correctly, you guys should be able to see that your boat is half inside the corridor right here and half inside the wall that you want to x-ray through. And now you guys can just get in and make sure that you slowly go inside the wall like that. And if you guys did it, as you guys can see right there, all of those glowing little things are cave systems, and if you dug it at 12 Y level 12, you guys can find diamonds there easily, and there's just a bunch of it like that. All of these are cave systems, and just to prove you guys that this is actually real, I'll just dig through them right now. As you guys can see right here, since I've dug from there, I came into this cave system right here, which is at Y level 12, which means that this has the chances of spawning in with diamond ore.
Now on to the next one.
As you guys can see, I've hopped on over to survival mode just to show you guys that this does work in survival. And so basically for the first step is I recommend just placing down a bed and setting your respawn point near an area that you're going to do this little glitch right here, or just doing this in an area where you already have your set respawn point, so you can just come and collect your stuff easily and quickly, so before they despawn. So yeah, so to do this, you need 2 falling blocks such as concrete or sand, but sand is easy to obtain, so just use sand, and then 5 of any solid blocks guys, and then so you can use dirt, wood, or anything. I'll just be using quartz for now. So yeah, and then you'll need the things to duplicate. I recommend bringing a bunch of things to duplicate guys, so just stacks of items, as this glitch won't duplicate 100% of the items, it will only duplicate a few of them. So yeah, so I recommend bringing a lot, and I recommend packing them into shulker boxes like how I've done right here, but you guys can pack these way more condensedly by turning these into blocks, so you can get the most amount of duplications per little attempt. So yeah, so I recommend duplicating shulker boxes like this, so you can get a bunch of stuff duplicated real fast. So for the first step is you're going to want to grab your 5 blocks and just place 2 blocks like that, skip a block, and then place 3 like that. So now that yours looks a little like this, guys, you're just going to want to come to the middle like this, and then shift down, and then place in 2 of your sand blocks like that, and you should start suffocating. And once you do that, you're just going to want to be like this, we're half outside the block, and you can get back in. And then now you're just going to want to chuck out your stuff that you want to duplicate like this. And once you've done that, just start taking damage for a few seconds, guys. And then once you've done that for about 5 seconds, you're going to want to leave and then close your application like that as fast as possible before your character dies in game. So I'll just speed through the process, so I'm not going to cut anything, so you guys can see that I didn't cut anything and it actually works. And just open up the game right like this. As you guys can see, I just opened back my world and I spawned right here. And as you guys saw, I have 5 objects right here, so I have all 5 of my things since before, and there's the duplicated shulker box right there, guys. So if you guys rewatch the video, by the time I threw out 5 and my hotbar was empty. But now once I've logged back into the world, there's an extra one right here, and if I just open back that one, it's filled with all the items that we've duplicated, guys. So yeah, so if you throw out a bunch of them, most likely you'll spawn back with all of them and you have one that's duplicated. And yeah, so if you guys want, you can just go and watch back the video and see that when I threw it out, I threw out 5 of them, and when I came back, I ended up with 6 right here.
Now on to the next one.
Do an extremely simple and extremely easy one, guys, and this one will only require 2 objects, and this one is overall safer, more reliable, faster, and easier to do, guys. And yes, and these 2 materials are also extremely easy to acquire, and this is a lot safer than the previous method, as the odds of you guys losing any of your stuff is way less, and this is extremely easy to do as well. And yeah, you guys can duplicate anything in the game with this. And to do this, you basically need 2 chests and 4 pieces of sand and all the things that you want to duplicate, guys. So I recommend you guys duplicating shulker boxes, as you know, shulker boxes can store a lot of stuff like this. You guys can pack the shulker box up with anything you want. I packed it up with blocks of netherite and blocks of diamonds, as they're probably the 2 most valuable things in the game. But obviously, you guys, if you guys need more wood or iron or something, you guys can just go duplicate that. And yeah, let's get right into the duplication bit, guys. So you guys, for the first step is you're going to want to grab your 4 sands and just go to the area where you want to duplicate it and just dig out 4 blocks like this in a 2x2 pattern, using a shovel, of course, so it's so much faster. And yeah, so just replace them with sand like that. So this is basically our timer, so we know when 4 seconds are done. And then once you've done that, basically you're going to want to place down your 2 chests and then immediately save and quit the game, guys. So yeah, let's just do that real quick. So you're going to want to place it and just save and quit the game like that. And once you guys are done that, you guys can just open up the world again right after, like this. And then now, guys, you're going to want to come right here and then just basically place in all the stuff you want to duplicate like this. So obviously you guys can do the entire inventory and just basically start breaking these 4 blocks of sand like that. And once you've done that, you're going to want to go to the menu and just close the application as fast as you can. If you're doing this on PS4, you're going to have to go back to the menu and press it. But obviously if you're playing this on Windows 10, you guys can just press Alt F4 and just close immediately. And now you're going to want to wait a few seconds, about like 3 seconds, and then you guys can just quickly open up your world again. And yeah, so open up the game and the world right after. As you guys can see, I've spawned back right here inside the pit with my 4 shulker boxes right here. And if you guys open up the chest, as you guys can see, these are the duplicated shulker boxes right here. And yeah, so just to prove it to you guys, I'll just grab them like that. And if you guys want, you guys can go re-watch the video. I didn't do any cuts, I just speed it up so you guys don't have to wait. And yeah, as you guys can see right here, look, we've duplicated every single thing inside the shulker box. So you guys can duplicate around 27 stacks of any item that you want, guys. So that's extremely fast, extremely easy, and extremely simple.
And now on to the next one.
This duplication glitch is extremely simple to do and it's very safe, guys, and all you need to do is 1 chest and the things you want to duplicate, such as the shulker boxes filled with netherite and diamonds that I've got for you right here. So one of them I filled up with netherite and the other I filled up with diamonds, as you guys can see. And you guys can also fill these up with anything you want. These are just the 2 most valuable things I could think of, so that's why I did this. But you guys can duplicate anything you want. So if you're running low on some wood, you guys can do that, or some iron. And yeah, let's get right into doing this, guys. So hey guys, just a quick little disclaimer, I do not condone or promote any of these duplication glitches. These are just fun, and if you guys are playing and you don't want to do this, it's totally up to you guys, but I'm just willing to showcase these, and I just think they're quite fun to do. And another disclaimer, guys, is that if you're going to continue on and do any of these, is that you're going to want to make sure that you have a copy of your world, just in case, in the off chance that this will corrupt your world. There's very slight chance it happens to very little people, but there is still a chance. So if you guys want to avoid that completely, don't forget to make a copy of your world, so then you can go there and get all of your stuff back. And yeah, so be sure to continue with your own risk. And yeah guys, let's get right into it. As you guys can see right here, I've hopped on over to survival just to show you guys that this does work in survival Minecraft. And so you guys, so basically what you're going to want to do is grab your chest and the items that you want to duplicate. And how this duplication glitch is going to work is that you're going to want to place down your chest, and then you're going to want to put in all the stuff that you want to duplicate, and you're going to want to close the game at around 10 to 12 seconds. On PS4, I found that this works best at from around 10 to 12 seconds, guys, after putting in your stuff. But if you're on Windows or stuff like that, the timings may change. So yeah, so just vary it and test it out to see what works for you guys, and comment it down below to help out others. And yeah, so basically it should work within 10 to 12 seconds. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So for the first step is you're going to want to place in the chest like so, and then you're going to want to open it. And then as soon as you open it, you're going to want to set a timer or countdown for 10 seconds. And once it hit 10 seconds, you're going to want to instantly close the game like so. And yep, it hit 10 seconds, so I'm going to close the game as soon as I can. And once you've done that, you guys are just going to want to open it up again. And if you guys did everything correctly, you should end up with duplicated items in your hotbar. And yeah, I'm not going to cut through this part so you guys know that this does actually work. And yeah, I'll just speed it up. Let's get right into it. So you guys, as you guys can see, I'm back on here, and right there I have all the stuff. And if you guys open the chest, you should see that most of them got duplicated. And the reason that I'm back in creative is because this game was originally created in creative, and if you guys are doing this in survival, you will end up in survival. And yeah, so that shouldn't really matter, guys. And yeah, as you guys can see right here, all of these chests and all these shulker boxes, I've got them from duplication, and all the ones in there are the previous ones. And as you guys, if you guys make sure I didn't cut or anything like that, and this does. And now on to the next one. So you guys, with this duplication glitch, you guys can duplicate all the valuable items such as diamonds, netherite, emerald, gold, and iron. And you guys can get a bunch of these. And to do this trick, all you need is one singular beacon, and you'll need one of each item that you want to duplicate. So if you want to duplicate diamonds and netherite, stuff like that, you'll just need a single item. And then with that, you guys can just get infinite amount of these, and you guys can get a bunch of it. And once you've done that, all you're going to want to do is basically place the beacon anywhere you want. It doesn't have to be powered or anything like that, guys. And then what you guys are going to want to do is put in the item that you want to duplicate, such as the diamond, and then basically just tap that and tap that into your inventory, and just continuously slowly tap it. And as you guys tap it, as you guys can see, the number of diamonds increased from 1 to 64. And I'm just going to be repeating that with all these precious metals like that. And once you guys tap it continuously, as you guys can see right there, from 1 it goes all the way up to 64, and you guys can just do this a bunch of times and as many times as you want. And with this trick, you guys can sell all of this and get a bunch of money, or you guys can just keep it to yourself and have a bunch of netherite and stuff like that. And this is basically an extremely simple way, and all you need to do is just tap it inside the menu like that. And once you tap it, it should basically double every single time you tap it, and it should all the way go up to 64. And once you've done that, I'll just repeat that with all of them, guys. And once you've done that, as you guys can see right here, I've started off with one single piece of each of them, and now I've ended up with 64 of each. And yeah, so this is extremely simple to do. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, as it really does help out the channel. And yeah, peace.